Hello, welcome back. Last time I got pretty much all of the underground done, except for one thing that I kept forgetting to do because it doesn't come with a map marker. So this has an honor challenge that I haven't actually properly done. Sure, my replay verifies, but let's try for the honor. So it says, you are now trapped, but also, blow up all bomb bugs in one single explosion. If any bomb bug explodes and hits a lever, it's game over. Explodes and hits a lever, but they do need to explode. Alright, so everybody needs to explode in one step. So I need to smack this myself by standing here. All of these must not hit anything at the edges. So pull all bomb bugs away from any edge toggle switches. I mean, here, here, and here are fine. Here, here, and here are fine. Here is fine. This floor doesn't connect to... Oh, it does connect to that switch. So the Pacific floor... all of it toggles with this. I see. Okay, so once I hit that switch, I'd better be ready. I see you closing in on me. Okay. Alright, well this shouldn't be too terribly arduous. This was a relatively early room in the world. I think that lets me get out. Yes, okay. So let's just get everybody grouped up in a friendly place. That's okay. That is okay. In fact... okay, how close am I just, like, right now? I mean, that's no good for a lot of reasons. Wait, why I get locked in? Now, hold up. Okay, that will let me out. Okay, so what I actually need to do... what do I actually need to do? Ah, okay, so this will light the fuse, and then let me out. I need to not have a bomb bug there. I need to not have one on either of these spots. Okay. Okay, so this is interesting. I probably don't want to be waiting there, but I don't know. Alright, so if I make some sort of zipper-like formation here, it's not going to work that way. Okay, I'm going to need a lot of things to move, actually. I'm going to go generally in this direction. I can escape to the west if I want, although what good does that do me exactly? Where am I headed? Well, okay, so I mostly want to cluster these up in the center, which is what they will tend to generally do. So cluster as much as you reasonably can, without trapping me, I say. Let's go over this way a little bit. That should leave me enough room if I wait all the way. Yes, okay. Okay, yes, so just a bunch of center clustering should be fine. Actually, yeah, this is not bad at all, right? I'm a little bit off, but only a little bit. So, if I do this... okay, so one issue was there was nobody here. Another issue is there was nobody in any of these places. And another was these two. Other than that, I think everything was fine. Okay, so you are extremely important. Bombug AW needs to stay in place. I must not wait there or pull it further north. But I am going to need to pull BC. Okay, so let's just put a little mark on that. That's the wrong menu. You're pretty important. You get a green star. So that one has to stay where it is, because if it moves at all, the fuse I have lit will not go off. So that means... well, actually, if I do this, and then that, You're in the chain now. This is still where it needs to be. What about you? That's fine as long as it keeps facing that way or north, which it will. I'll pull this one north. Okay, I can wait one more if I wish. Oh, no I can't. I have to go immediately, okay? These can go north a bit. That's still fine. I don't need to pull any of those north. Everyone... Oh, you specifically are a problem. Never mind, you do need to go north. Okay, away from the toggle switch of the wall. And a few of these others do too, and I hadn't been paying as much attention to that as other things. I want to be all the way over here. You are still in the chain. Well, you're in the safe spot. You are not. I'm gonna have to pull you down. Okay. That should theoretically be possible. This one has to move. This one. So wait here for a second. Alright, if I'm pulling this down though, that's doable. Alright, everybody pack into this general area. Up here... Oh, nope! Green star can't move. Also, I don't have a fuse connection here. Somebody's gonna have to come over, but that's fine. That'll mostly happen naturally now. You needed to have moved. Did I have a chance to do that? I did, yes. Okay, so wait here for a moment longer. Okay. Pack in. Pack in. Looking fine. This chain's all where it needs to go. Those will move a bit. And that's actually a problem with you, especially. No, I won't be stepping into this row. Well, but I'll be stepping into this row. This will step out of range of that. Okay, I might need to cluster things a lot more than I am. Like, do a full circle? I can't, though. Like, I can't cross... I can cross this column if I do it here. That won't move you. Okay, let's try that theory. And you need to move east anyway. Right, I need a way through, and where's that going to be? Not there. Oh, I see. I am properly swarmed. Oh, I see. Okay, this is more of a problem than I thought. And that's how many exploded. Okay, this might just be all of today. Alright, can I improve my situation over here? Not without moving the green star. So Bombug BA is just going to be a problem however I do this, huh? Okay, by stepping north now and not moving you over here, that means you can move one step without getting out of range of BA. So I like that. I think that's fine. How's move order? 68, 67, 66. Exactly not the way I want it. Yeah, problem is this is going to move farther west. So do I need to step in your column to face you north so you don't do that? Because I need this chain to be intact to get all the way down to BA. So I desire to go all the way over to a place I can't reach. This has solved some problems. Okay, I have sufficient insulation that the issue I thought I had is not an issue. Okay. Everybody who needs to be mostly as away from the walls. This is probably fine. This is probably fine. Okay, and I'm gonna repeat what I did there, like this. Still means you need to move. You're kind of a big problem. Did I want you to... Let's see, could I get... Yes, that improves the situation because I can pull you south now. At the same time I pull this north, and that looks almost perfect exactly as it is. Leave those in place. Almost perfect exactly as it is. But it's a little off, actually. Okay, there's a connection to whoever you are, AB. If I can get around this one, which I can, and then pull it away, which I might have a little more trouble doing, but let's see what happens if I cue these. I don't like that connection that's about to break right there. Does this just barely work, maybe? No, not with that explosion there. Everybody explodes, but that includes me. Could I have had Bombug AL anywhere else? Not really. No, because of Green Star. Who's Green Star? AW. Okay. I think that means I'm going to have to do something a little different here. Oh, can't do that. Okay. I can go here and pull this all the way up. And why would I want to do that? Well, I mean, it's clearly not going to work at all. So I guess I really do not. If I go fast instead of slow... maybe I can work with this. Leave you there, pull this down, everything could be in range. This looks pretty good. There we go. Alright. That did... Oh, shoot. One is left out. Okay, so that was almost it. You know what? I'm gonna... just in case I need to repeat any of those moves and don't figure out what they are. They look simple enough. So this is going to mean... Well, what is that going to mean? It means I have a major complication. I need those two to bump into each other so that... Well, now, hold on. Why was exactly what... Maybe... Hold on. Okay, I want to input this. Why did Bombug D get separated from the pack? Because I spent too much time in this row? Yeah, that's what did it. Okay, so if I just stop here and step south instead, and do everything else the same, that should be fine, right? No. What if I wait here for a moment? Maybe? Maybe? I don't see any stragglers. Yeah, there we go. Okay. Alright, honor challenge fulfilled. Then there's statue packing to do, and it's statue packing, and we know basically how that works. Oops. But I'll do some of it because it's part of the room. This should be okay if I do it with care. Like I'm opening up a lot of space here. I can even use up, actually... Yeah, it should be fine to make a big barricade here. Just tighten the packing on all of these to this 3-wide thingy that I'm doing. I need to get in there, actually, so let's just do this a little bit differently. Okay, this is my advance. I'm gonna have to pull you all the way out. That's fine, I have room. Oops. Alright, looking good. I think from here I should have more than enough space for everything I want. Yep. Looks solved to me. Mostly. Neat. Okay. Got the key, got the challenge, got the waypoints, got out of the room. Okay. So that honor challenge is done. Good. So now, I'll take a look at Water Tower. That's where I've decided I'm starting. What do I remember about how this puzzle worked? It was incredibly involved, and took me ages to figure out. This slug looks new. Okay, so it might not matter what I remember about the room because it looks like it's a different puzzle now. This I remember not mattering for anything? Or something here didn't make sense to me. There was like a trivial extra step somewhere in this area. Or like the poison on the flowers never did anything? Oh, am I ready to look at this? So if I try to play this... Can I gain some insight from what I did initially on the attempt that worked? So there was poison there in this version. These will be the same solution because one was just re-input. So that cleared some poison, and I still stepped on that spot. Alright, so my issue with my old replays is that this spot is poisoned now. Now there's a sneaky pit here. Tall floor, tall grass pit. Where do I even start on this? Alright, what do the sacrifice altars do? Okay, this gives me some clear sequencing information. Maybe. Now, hold on. I probably do not want this bomb bug to reach this location. Hot coals here. This is a pressure plate. Okay. So I could explode that bomb bug if I wish. There's an altar here, though. Ah, so this mechanism... This was impossible to place in the editor until just a version or two ago. Because Sacrifice Altar and Toggle Door used to be unable to coexist, but now they can. So in this modern room, I gotta deal with reading those things on top of each other. So I want this bomb bug to die here, because that is the one and only thing that kills this slug, which is new. So what that means is I want to first close this, then open that. Aha! That gives this switch, which never had a purpose, right? There's a pit here. This hits the switch, opens that. Okay, yeah, so I'm gonna have to do more of this puzzle than I did last time. That's fine. I look forward to seeing how the mechanisms work. Alright, so I don't have any marks in this room. It looks as though... Okay, whoops. Oh, I do have notes though! Toggle switch C to open toggle line center. Necessary. Toggle switch B. Saturate pressure button. Toggle switch A releases flying snake. There is still flying snake, yes. Toggle switch A releases flying snake. Is that still true? Where is toggle switch A? You. It does, yes. So before I get there, this sacrifice has to be made. Okay, so getting this monster block out was fiddly and tricky. Let's see, I think at least that part is intact. Not actually. But I walk past it without disrupting anything. Alright, so if that's how my replay started, I wanted to go here for some reason. I do not want to do that, so that is a dangerous place to step. Yeah, all of that is unacceptable. I can't leave it, nor can I retoggle it, so just don't hit that yet. When do I need access to this? Pretty late. There's a lot in this room. Let's look at the end of the room. I do recall this poison being a big issue. Okay, so ignoring... That's not the button I... How? Why am I here? I pressed reset and I pressed interact at the same time. How did those button presses result in... I was in play mode. Oh, because I climbed down the ladder is what happened. Okay, yeah, my thumb slipped and I just hit the interact button. Okay, so there's a button that exits the room from the reset state. Alright, that's funny. Anyway, so you can shoot at that slug all you want, but it won't do anything. So, right, there was a dance I had to do with this statue. Let's see, it looked something like this, but one turn later. I cannot use that statue for anything other than getting that block to me. I am guessing that in some way this is dependent on the rest of the room. In that way is that I have to walk by statue B to get there. Okay. But I think that's how I do the dance with those elements. I need this sacrifice to have been made. Walking over here... Oh, I can't awaken... Okay. I can awaken this statue from here and have it mop up a couple of bits of poison if I wish. Could it end up... Does that do me any good? Not quite, I'm off by one. I don't know if even that task is something I want to do. Great, I made a sacrifice there. Alright, something has to be sacrificed there and it's clearly that statue. If I want that to happen... Does that not involve, then, sneaking this around that way, and... Whoa! Oh. Oh, there's a little gate there that stops me from doing things. Oh, I see. Okay. Can I put you here for a moment? No. Ah, so I think I see what that bomb bug is for. So I can't just go back and forth and shuffle this... Where would I even want it? Don't step there. I can go over here and that's obviously no good. That's the only thing that does. Except... Whoa. Oh right, it's the other way around. This switch This switch drops that switch. The purpose of this remains unclear to me, but maybe it will start to make sense someday. I still think I'm shoving this monster block onto that altar. That makes the most sense. I guess this is meant to detonate a bomb bug. To slide something in some direction when I'm down here. Okay. This could become acceptable traversal once I have closed that... Yeah, once I've closed that. And opened this. And yeah, that's going to be panicking the whole time. Okay. So... Alright, dependency chain. Using toggle switch B means I have to be done with... I have to both be done with toggle switch C and also have already used sacrifice altar. I don't give those letters because I can't move, so you won't lose track of them. Sacrifice altar at 8-5. Okay, who goes here? A scared bomb bug. Okay, how does the bomb bug get scared? Well, with this monster block that comes down once this is sacrificed. Who gets sacrificed there? Okay, let's ignore the poison for a moment. Because not doing that is what's jamming me up. That feels right to me. So if I ignore the poison for a moment. Here we go, I get access to a monster block. All of the poison is still there. Also, this whole thing is completely icy. Because this is a chilly morning, like... It's funny to me this raises or lowers that. So I could either scare this before that sacrifice is made, or... alternately unscare something after the sacrifice is made. Okay. This is gonna just kill that. Let's stop you here. And then just nothing's gonna happen. Okay. Also, there's a pillar with rubble on it here. I wonder if that's like a soft hint that this is where you sacrifice a statue, because I can't imagine what other purpose this would have. That's probably what it is. Okay, so think statue in this spot, that's who gets sacrificed here. This is important for the clearing the room in that I need this statue to come down at some point. Now, there's a sightline here for whatever reason. Is this angry eye gonna shoot somebody, or are these windows just here for fun? I can shoot the thing the slug is on. Oh, that's water. Yes, it has to shoot the slug. So after this toggle floor gets opened, some more sequencing. After this toggle floor gets opened, the angry eye has to still be alive. That's could be an issue. Shouldn't be. The aliveness of that angry eye shouldn't get in the way of much of anything, really. Because I can just do this and not push that into the drink, but still be able to reach all of this while keeping you alive. So I think that's more of a formality than anything. Which poisons are in my way? This one extremely. So I'd love to have the statue mop that up. Is there a way it could do that? Okay, let's work with the statue for a moment. My control over this room is extremely limited at this early stage. I can move that bomb bug east and that's about it. But as observed before, if If I wait long enough for the statue to hit that, it's too close for me to sacrifice it. I can only sacrifice myself. If I could move you north, but I can't. Okay, but let's imagine. What if you were there, and I went around you and scared you? That doesn't help anybody. What if I do it the other way around? And the statue awakens. If I go here, you explode. Alright, if I just allow the statue to awaken, and ignore it, you end up there, again not helping anybody. That's pretty clear. Okay. Can I just dodge this poison and never clear it? Maybe. So if this statue's only role is to go on that altar, it at least gets out of my way so I can freely work with this bomb bug now. Okay, what do I want to do with it? Alright, well, the geometry supports those activities, which is pretty neat. Oh! This bridge has been given a purpose, look at that! Because otherwise I'm trapped up there in that situation. Okay. Things are starting to come together. Not sure what I'm doing with this other bum bug. Or this monster block, does that matter, actually? So it's pacified, so the bum bug didn't move. Okay. But now I'm in a not good state. Okay, well, let's depacify that for a second. Bomb bug goes up there, and I'll send it along. Okay, well, you're gonna go here, which is not the worst thing. You'll get scared by the monster block going by, yes. Because that's how you be. This would be bad if I did it, so don't. Any east push seems like it would be. Now hold up. Wait, what if I did those things? Well, nothing good would happen. No, nothing good would happen. I was trying to figure out a way to get the monster block to stop somewhere. Where am I trying to put this? I want to scare this bug west with it. So I'd like it to have stopped here. How would that happen? I wonder if... Okay, well that's something at least. It's stopped. That feels like a problem, but let's pretend it's not for a moment. Yeah, all of that feels like a problem, but let's pretend it's not for a moment. And I think my moment is over because nothing's really gonna happen with this now. Okay, well, that's about as close as I can put the pieces of this puzzle right now. Alright, I'm kind of gesturing toward the things that need to happen. Sure. Somebody gotta go in there, that's not me, ideally. And, oh right, this needs to explode, so a bomb bug specifically needs to go here, and I'm pretty sure it is bomb bug C. I should go back and review what I did for this and see if I can adapt it. And again, it would be real nice if I could somehow... I guess I could import the old version of this and watch my replay, and then go back to how I am. Yeah, that's harmless. Let's do that. So I'm going to swap to the old version of this world, and replay that. Okay, so Leaf's position was reset. I've imported the old version of this. I should be able to go to Water Tower, And watch this. So first of all, before anything moves, so slug is not there, window here is not there. That whole bomb bug structure is not there. The rest of the puzzle seems intact, so it's basically as it was, but with less stuff. So yeah, version 2 of this, much more complicated. Yeah, so I'm basically just doing a hard mode version of what was there. So yes, I did clear those. How did I didn't put that on the altar? What? What do you mean? Did I use the other statue for it? Who? Does nobody go there? Does the flying snake do it? Oh, the flying snake does it. Oh, could I still do that? Wait a second. No, because there's no toggle door here. Right, so that was a sequencing constraint that was added. Okay, so I sacrifice the snake instead of the statue there, allowing the statue to clear some poison. And then, what kind of bomb bug shuffle did I do here? I put that there. I stopped the... Oh, that just dies in the poison? Oh! So many things in this room just didn't seem to do their, the job they were meant to do. So I am gonna be glad to see how this was meant to play out. Right, so I do a rebound here. That's familiar. That still feels like the right thing to me. Yeah, that, all of this feels like it's still going to happen. I just need to... Oh, but... What about all the poison that was there? There's another bit of poison. I don't have another bomb bug to eat it, and I have other jobs for that bomb bug. So, sliding up here, that is strictly forbidden. So no, I will not be doing that. Okay. Okay. Right, and then that was why this poison and all that stuff seemed useless. Got it. Okay. And then I dropped the trapdoors just so they could feel like they did something. Alright. Well, I'll switch back to the version of this I was playing. And yeah, work more on the new version next time.